Type of one. David Price, and the intro had meaning. You fainted a million times. What did you know that random number was actually a genius joke? In 1989, when the Simpsons burst occurred, what was the real average monthly cost to rave the baby in the US? The writers not got in as a jolt to parents. But that thinking. And for context, for
Hey, that number is... Well, let's just say Maddie would need a fancier price card. The other brilliant layer could have braided show ever. Mind blown.
Number 2, autocorrect fails. Back in 1994, The Simpsons predicted our future with this guy. I tried to send a prank text on a primitive PDA, but its autocorrect has other, much more cannibalistic ideas. The message goes from a schoolyard beatdown to a bizarre dinner invitation. Poor Martha was just trying to have a snack. It was a hilarious jab at the clunky tech of the time, proving that even 30 years later, autocorrect is still our biggest enemy. Your fancy Apple Watch can make calls? That's cute. But did it predict the future in 1995? I don't think so. Number 3, smartwatches. Hugo, Lisa's creepy genius fiance. While the rest of us were playing with Tamagotchis, he was living in a sci-fi movie. He used this thing to communicate, check data, and probably ordered pizza. All from his wrist, decades before it was cool. Sound familiar? The only difference is, Hugo's watch was probably less likely to run out of battery in the middle of a call. Oh, next time you check your smartwatch, remember, The Simpsons not only predicted it, they did it with more style. Sort of. Alright, conspiracy theorists, gather round. Did The Simpsons just predict the future? Again? Number 4, The Shard in London. In a 1995 episode, The Simpsons visited London, and look at that. A mysterious, tall, glassy building. Now, feast your eyes on the real Shard completed in 2012. Wait a minute. That's 17 years later. Coincidence? The Simpsons drew a building that didn't exist for another decade and a half. That's weird. So, what's the deal? Are the writers time travelers, or just really, really good guessers? I don't know about you, but I'm starting to think there's a secret society of cartoonists running the world. What do you think? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Rewind the clock to 98. What if I told you The Simpsons predicted this? Number 5. Disney buying 20th Century Fox. Look at this background gag from an episode that aired 21 years before it actually happened. In 2019, the Mouse House made it official, gobbling up Fox in a $71.30 billion deal. The Simpsons, X-Men, and Avatar all under one very large roof. It's like thin. Honestly, at this point, is there anything The Simpsons can't predict? Maybe next they'll predict a crossover between Mickey Mouse and Deadpool. Now, if that's a movie I'd pay to see. Number 6, Homer's Higgs boson equation. You won't believe what this dummy accidentally did. In 1998, The Simpsons made a joke. Homer, trying to be an inventor, scrawls this gibberish on a chalkboard. Just a silly gag, right? A bunch of gobbledygook to make us laugh. Wrong. Fast forward to 2012. The Higgs boson, the God particle, is discovered. Scientists crunch the numbers and realize Homer's joke equation is a shockingly close approximation to the actual mass of the Higgs boson. A cartoon character voiced by Dan Castellaneta accidentally solved a problem that stumped physicists for decades. Go indeed. But next time you watch The Simpsons, remember, you might just be watching a physics lecture with more donuts. Number 7, Donald Trump as president. That's right, in the year 2000, an episode called Bark to the Future showed Lisa Simpson becoming president right after Donald Trump. They called it 16 years before it actually happened. What are the odds? And get this, the show even joked that he inherited a huge budget crisis from him. Talk about a self-fulfilling prophecy. So, if The Simpsons is this good at predicting the future, should we be worried about what they'll show next? You will not believe which common phrase from The Simpsons is an official word in the dictionary. Number 8. Duh is in the Oxford English Dictionary. That's right. The Oxford English Dictionary officially recognized Homer's iconic catchphrase in 2001. So, the next time you mess up, just remember, at least you're speaking the Queen's English. Ever get the feeling you're being watched? Like, really watched? Well, The Simpsons called this one years ago. Number 9. NSA mass surveillance. Back in 2007, this throwaway joke showed the government listening in on every call. A funny gag, right? Fast forward to 2013. Edward Snowden revealed the NSA's PRISM program, confirming they were collecting data on millions of people. The joke was a reality. Coincidence? Or is The Simpsons just really good at predicting the future? I'm watching you, Matt, groaning. The Simpsons predicted this. Number 10. Faulty voting machines. Back in 2008, Homer Simpson discovered a little glitch at his polling place. He tried to vote for a candidate, but the machine had other plans. Every time he tried to pick his guy, the machine would literally flip his vote. Talk about a rigged system, am I right? And here's the kicker. Years later, real-world voters reported the exact same problem. The Simpsons was just joking, right? I guess in the words of the show, if you don't like democracy, vote against it. Classic Simpsons, classic America. You've seen Lady Gaga's epic Super Bowl entrance, right? But what if I told you it was all just a rerhyme? Number 11. Lady Gaga's Super Bowl stunt. 5 years before she did it for real, The Simpsons had her soaring into Springfield Stadium. In the 2012 episode, Lisa Goes Gaga, the pop star literally flies in on a wire to save the town from its own sadness. Fast forward to 2017, and Lady Gaga pulls off the exact same stunt, descending from the roof of NRG Stadium. Coincidence? The Simpsons says, hey, another day, another prediction. At this point, I'm just waiting for the show to predict my lunch. Number 12. The FIFA corruption scandal. Back in 1996, The Simpsons had a joke about FIFA officials being arrested in a massive corruption bust. Fast forward to 2015, and life imitated art in the most shocking way possible. The similarities are insane. A joke from a cartoon became a real-life headline. This point, is there anything The Simpsons can't predict? Not in the comments. Number 13. Michael Jackson. Guest starred. Under a fake name. That's right. The king of pop himself voiced Leon Kompowski, the big burly inmate who thought he was Michael Jackson. But he was credited as John J. Smith. Why the secret identity, Ike? Well, legend says he was contractually obligated to not sing. And he also wanted to surprise people with his acting chops. There you have it. A Simpsons secret cracked wide open. Mind blown. Number 14. Krusty was originally Homer in disguise. That's right. In early concepts, Bart's beloved idol was his own, bumbling father, Homer. The idea was that Bart would unknowingly be idolizing his own dad, creating a secret double life for Homer. Then you imagine Krusty's wacky antics being just Homer's regular level of clumsiness. Thankfully, they changed it. Otherwise, we'd all know the real reason Krusty loves donuts. Number 15. God and Jesus have 5-fingered. In the entire town of Springfield, every single person is rocking the 4-finger look. It's a classic cartoon style for 8 saves time drawing. But hold the phone, there's an exception. The Almighty himself has a full set of 5 digits. Check it out. And his son Jesus, same deal, 5 fingers. So what's the deal here? Favoritism from the animators? Well, according to the show's lore, it's to set them apart as divine being. They're literally above the 4-fingered common folk of Springfield. Remember, in Springfield, the number of fingers you have is a direct reflection of your divinity. Sorry,